welcome to the first half of the Talk Heavy podcast.
And we back for another fire episode. I got some heavy hitters in the building with me tonight. Dev, I don't want to waste no time. Let's get the introductions.
I don't know what just happened. Yo, this is Dev Nasty, a.k.a. Dangerous Dev Nasty, a.k.a. Mr. Choking Mama, Mr. Choking Pop Out, man. And we back with a whole nother episode, man. Listen, if y'all tuned in on Monday to our live, man, you got some real educational material. You know what I mean? You learned a lot.
Now the fuckery about to start.
Yeah, now we back to the fuckery. But the person that we have with us, I want you to introduce yourself.
I go by the name of Sierra's an artist, Queen Joe, Sierra Kabadu. Like I said before, the big bad wolf. I blow the house down.
She said she blow the house down, and she will have a nigga like GB wearing a top hat and some football pads.
I already know.
Andre 3000.
Negative.
GB 3000.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Gregory 3000.
Y'all know what I do.
Not y'all know what I do.
Y'all know what I do.
Anyway.
Gregory 3000. Come on, Slay.
She made the live show ironing my pants.
All right, so listen, man. All right, look, man. We got somebody gay here, right? And
That's crazy.
he's gay, but not gay. That's why
He's
this
only
is what
gay on Talk Heavy.
He's only gay. He's gay on Talk Heavy.
No,
so,
gay on Talk Heavy.
first off, for us to meet the quotas, there's things going on right now where
He's queer.
You have to have
What?
a certain.
No.
Listen,
No.
I
don't want this on me.
That's super gay.
Stand up for yourself.
Queer is undefined.
Listen. We changed your image. Listen.
I'm gonna show you how gay I am.
Listen.
Right.
We got hit up. They said that we under the what's they call that? The
quota?
black people.
EIP or
DEI. So we need you to go along with this so that we underneath the rule sets for the DEI. We got.
Listen, it's not gonna go how y'all think it's gonna go.
We got gay Nick in the building. Leave Nick alone, man. I don't want him to do no crazy
I'll show you how gay I am. It's cool. It's cool.
I'm an ally.
He gonna show you how not gay he is on April the 10th.
April the 10th.
April the 10th, man.
And we a week away. We're a week away.
Listen, all I can say is, man, everybody that's in this room that was on last year's show, fucked after the show.
Yes, they did.
Each other?
Never.
No, never.
No. What?
Maybe a train.
That's that bullshit.
And that's why this is some things will happen to you on this show.
That's that bullshit.
I can see
bullshit.
me and GB getting in a train together though, like in the
What?
future. No, I can see that.
No, you can't.
Would the girl have blue glasses?
No, not this one.
They're like a turquoise.
I'm cool. It's different.
I'm cool. That's a style. I'd rather solo that. I'd rather solo that. Y'all don't want no train.
That GB just tried to call dibs on the low. He tried to call dibs.
He did.
He tried to call dibs.
I'm a solo.
No, that nigga just said that's a personal. He said, hold on, nigga. I'll be personal about that. Oh, man. All right, let me get into it. Yeah. It's the Prince of 100 Park, the BBW lover, the pregnant woman slayer, Mr. 2 push-ups a night, the man built in the image of God himself, Slice Maximus.
It's the North Philly legend. Strawberry Mansion's finest. The BBW hater, the pregnant woman creator. They still calling me Jesus' first cousin. He go raw cause the condom keep bussin'. From North Philly to South Beach, cause that's about as long as this pipe reach. You should always fuck with a chick that stutter from the get-go, cause you might bust your nut before she say no.
And ladies,
Sucking dick is good for your mental health, so don't do it for him.
Do it for yourself.
G_winner.
she be saying that shit
Oh.
with the tenacity, nigga.
Bro,
She
I
sucked
feel
dick.
like
I can tell. Yeah, she likes sucking dick.
You
I can
know,
tell.
that's
like
what
the
he
Jones
said.
that who pussy get wet from sucking dick.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
they legendary.
They
You get
legendary.
wet from sucking dick?
Can I plead the fifth?
You go.
That means yes.
Yeah,
That
plead the
means
fifth
yes.
is yes. That's
Yeah.
in Talk Heavy
Yeah.
language.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Damn.
All right, yo, let's help somebody. I don't want to waste no time. We all know we're here. We got the therapist in the building. We got special guests in the building. Let's get this thing rolling.
All right.
This one, I read this earlier. This was crazy. Let's see if I can get to it. All right, here we go. Talk Heavy gang, what's up? My girl got her coochie and her nipples pierced. For a month, I was telling her how sexy it looked. She said she wanted to surprise me.
I asked her where did she get it from, and she said she got it done at a store named Clear's. I didn't think nothing of it. When I was telling my favorite girl cousin that I was hype about it. When I was telling my favorite girl cousin that I was hype about it when she came home from Clear's, my cousin told me Clear's don't pierce no clit. So
What?
I went home.
They sell teen jewelry.
No. That's like teenage. Yeah,
Teenage
like
jewelry.
jewelry.
$9.99 and under.
Pierce.
They do piercing there?
They do ears.
Not no pussy and titties.
Oh, that's what she said. He said, what did he say? I told my favorite girl cousin that I was hyped when she came home with it from Clear's. My cousin told me Clear's don't pierce no clits. So I went home and pressed her. Come to find out, a nigga that
punched
she
her or pressed
her.
Oh.
Not punched her.
Not DV.
Come to find out, a nigga that she knew did it at a tattoo shop.
Mm-hmm.
She act like she knew it, that she act like she knew that I would overreact and ain't nothing really happened between them. But if not, why did she tell me that she got it done at Clear's and not just a tattoo shop? Should I bounce on her?
Yo, she got a thrill.
Nigga finger.
She got a thrill out of showing that nigga the clit. Bare minimum, right? If we going with the lowest possible charge before we get to GB, the fingering, right? Making her squirt and all that type of shit, right?
Do we know that the piercer was a man?
She just said it was.
Yeah, he said he pressed her.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
A nigga she knew.
And she wanted
she said that she
was a nigga she knew.
Yeah, he went home and
man.
pressed her.
She wanted to show the pussy.
Yep.
Period. Point blank.
Well, it might be pretty.
She got nigga.
Yeah, she got a nigga.
That's
I mean,
cheating.
It is.
That's cheating.
So when you get coerced into somebody showing your dick, is that cheating? If they be like, "Let me see it right now," and you whip it out, that's cheating.
That's cheating.
If you got a girl, yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Do you not think that's cheating?
I think it's inappropriate either way. I don't think you should be coerced into doing things you don't want to do.
It ain't no fuck the coercion.
Yeah.
Stop this coercion. Yo, fuck
cheating.
all this.
No, do you think
fuck
it's
all this
cheating?
coercion.
Yeah,
Everything
fuck all
ain't
that.
coerced.
Do you think that's cheating?
What?
If somebody asks me to pull my dick out, right? We're together. Somebody asks me, yo, pull your dick out, and I pull my dick out. Is that cheating?
I wouldn't say it was cheating, but I would.
I wanna be with you.
But I probably would break up with you because I'd be
bro,
like, because it's just like you easily did that. Like, this is my thing. I don't claim men publicly because unfortunately a lot of them are embarrassing. You're not about to embarrass me. If you pull your dick out, then you're embarrassing me. Do I think that you cheated on me? No, I'm right there. I don't.
Hold on, but
Wait,
you said
time
something else. You said something. You said it might be pretty. Are you a person that believes that when people have attractive looking genitalia and breasts, that they really desire masses to see it?
I believe that when people have beautiful things, beautiful items, sometimes, yes, they would like people to see them. They want people to admire the way that God designed them. Yes, I do think that some people do.
You think you got a pretty pussy?
Pull it out.
Jesus.
Get me off camera. Niggas going to jail.
Listen.
I don't want you to feel like I'm going to hurt you.
No, get me out the room.
I wasn't here. I don't give a fuck with these cameras.
I cannot be coerced in that way, but what I will say is that I did start going to laser hair removal, and I'm very proud of it. And I know that I'm very proud of it because I told my girlfriends that they need to get it too, because I am very proud of mine.
But did you show them proof?
One of them I did.
So
one of them I did.
They
because I
always
wanted
showing
to
their
see the results.
coochies off to their friends.
No, she don't need to.
I said, look, because I wanted her to see how fine the hair gets after a certain amount
my
of time.
sister got a shop called KP's. Get there, man. I get you a discount on your
First
ass.
off, you didn't have to actually show the coochie to show the pubic hair part was off.
Not the full thing. I didn't show the full thing.
So what y'all can't see is she brought a friend and she's off camera right now. Did you see her coochie?
I did not.
Okay.
Oh, because I was
My
about
friend
to say
said she did not.
Listen.
They can't
Because
hear
I'm
you.
gonna tell you right. Hold on, that's fine. She said, hold on.
They can't.
No, they can't. You don't have a microphone. You don't have a microphone. But what I will say is, if right, by what we know of this person, if that would have been the case, that would have put a whole different.
Oh, you trying to say because my friend is
my
part
mom,
of the
my mom.
LGBTQ
So let me tell you
community
something.
that it would be
My
something
mom
different?
is a pillar in the community by the name of Dyke Tyson, right? Most knockouts
What's her name?
in Camden, New
What's her
Jersey.
name?
Yeah,
That's her name.
Dyke
For real.
Tyson.
Get out of here.
Dyke
For
Tyson.
real.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
I
sis.
am the son of Dyke Tyson.
52
You know what I'm saying?
0. Knocked
Yeah,
every pussy out.
Knock
She
some
beat
of
that
my
shit up.
15 seconds.
and knock some of my friends, like knock some of my friends' moms' pussies out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Okay, vet.
Yeah, so some niggas, if you seen a nigga chilling with me back in the day, most likely we found out the reason why we was put together as friends is because his mom was getting fucked by my mom's. You know what I'm saying? You know, on the sneak tip.
That's crazy.
Because like lesbians is sneaky.
That's a true fact.
they are.
That's a
Super.
fact.
All lesbians
They got game like
Wait,
niggas.
wait. Y'all think lesbians are sneakier than
So
Girls
imagine-
are way worse. Girls are way worse.
I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
what it
girls
is.
are
I'm gonna
way
tell you what
worse,
it. It's a man. It's me, right? With a woman's clothing on, the real one though, the real suit, not the transgender. I got the real suit on, but I still got the nigga mentality, the slickness, the coolness. Yeah, I mean, got the cool vibe. Now I'm sliding up, and then I got an extra compartment in my brain that knows your brain, because we got the same brain chemicals. It's a cheat code.
You
And
know-
my mom
So
used
you
the cheat.
think that lesbian women share the same brain as men?
No, they haven't.
no,
They
you
haven't.
haven't.
So listen, they have parts of the download of men, like psychological parts. So this is what they do have. They have the horniness of niggas, and the horniness is what makes you get the diabolical plots and plans. That's why when they see
100%.
shit, they peep it and they be like this. I'm gonna line
tell you
this
something.
bitch up.
Yup.
Niggas are never as smart, intellectual as they are
I would agree.
when they trying to get some pussy.
I would agree, but I also feel like I don't believe that men want to have sex more than women, or that men are hornier than women. I just believe that men are more socially acceptable to be that.
Well, no,
So, I
testosterone.
don't-
Well, no, I
So-
mean, chemically though,
So
that's how
testosterone-
testosterone kind of works.
not when you get to a certain age, because y'all testosterone start to go down
So
at a certain age.
now you're
and
talking
our
about
shit go
40-year-old
up.
women.
You
Yeah,
talking
talking about older women.
So
then.
now you're talking about
All
40.
I'm saying
I'm
is,
so fucking, like, I'm 20 something, so I was
all I'm saying is, for men, it'd be like 18 and then it go like this. For women, it's like it get 30 and then it go like this.
Yeah, so you gotta wait until the Jones is already like niggas don't want them like that.
Yeah.
so it's like this is a cruel joke from God.
You know what?
That's
I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm gonna tell you, this is and I already know y'all gonna hate me for this.
Good.
The same way that guys feel about women in their 30s is the same way that women feel about men in their 50s.
What they
Because I'm gonna tell you. So this is what happened. I know that men feel like the women's value, whether that's attractiveness or whatever, go down. Their ability to be mentally controlled go down in their 30. But let me tell you something. When you a 40-year-old guy, yes, you do have the dating range. You could date somebody that's 25
Mom and daughter.
all the way up. But by the time when you 50, you only there to be a sugar daddy. That's it.
What?
That's it.
So
So
That's
hold on,
it.
how old do you think
That's
the niggas
it.
is on this show?
That's it.
Except for me. How
That's
old do you
it.
think they are?
I'm just saying, if you get it, this is what I'm saying.
How old do you think G
If
is?
you find a, if you 50,
I'm the
if you
oldest.
50,
I'm the oldest nigga
if
in
you
here.
50, that's fine. If you 50 and you get a girl that's like 35, cool, whatever. She might like you for you. But that 25-year-old, she wants your money. I'm gonna tell you how I know that. That 18-year-old, she wants your money. Because the thing is, young girls,
It's crazy.
No,
bro.
young
Go
girls.
ahead.
No, this is for real. Because young, I'm gonna tell you why. Because young girls only want to build with men their age. They only want to build with men their age.
That could be
They're
true.
only going to date a man that's not their age
That's
if
why I
they're
wouldn't
already
date-
established.
I
So
wouldn't
at
date-
the end of the day, they want your money.
Yeah, but
No
nobody might want
25
you though.
I wouldn't date a
People
girl
your
that
age
young.
might
I wouldn't
not
date
want you,
nobody
though.
So hold on. First off,
a shame.
but this is a big leap. You jump to building. There's people that just want to fuck.
Yeah.
So if a chick is 27 years old,
Then why
and
would
she
she-
didn't even act like she wanted to, wait, she didn't even act like, then she might not even entertain being your girlfriend.
Yeah, but she still
could
wants your
sure
money.
enough, hold up, she might not entertain none of that. She could just see a nigga like Slice at the motherfucking reunion of the school and was like, yo, Pop, let's get it in,
That
nigga.
happened to
so
me.
so
I'ma
she
tell
just
you.
trying to fuck the nigga.
I'm gonna tell you, in April the 10th, in April the motherfucking 10th,
Punchline Philly,
They gonna be grabbing these niggas dicks
Listen,
and
You know,
not
and you
mine.
know
Let me tell you
why?
something.
Because they gonna be like, oh, I love the Heavy Cop podcast.
When
They
we-
getting money,
Yeah, that's
and
when
I'm
we-
about to. What
yeah.
you talking about?
when
I'm
we-
telling y'all. I'm telling y'all right now.
Fuck yeah.
if it's an 18 to 25-year-old,
I
right?
wouldn't fuck a 25-year-old.
And usually, as you
wouldn't fuck a
should.
25-year-old.
No, fuck no.
Ruby Rose, you're not fucking
I
Ruby
wouldn't
Rose.
fuck a 20.
Smart
I wouldn't fuck
man.
a 25.
Smart
Bro,
man.
how long have I been saying this on the
Smart
show?
man.
says
That's
that all the
fine,
time.
but if Ruby Rose walked in your bedroom butt ass,
I don't even know who the fuck that is. No,
You're gay.
no, I'm
You're
not.
gay.
I just like
There's
you got to
no shot.
understand. I'm of a certain age, right? So I have a cutoff age to where it's just like
Yeah,
I feel
you're not
like
into pedophilia.
I feel like
got
it's
you.
it feels like a,
wait.
No,
it's
no,
not
no, 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 no.
pedophilia.
We have to be. Hold on.
But I feel like it's a child to me.
Wait, hold on, real quick. With platforms, I have to. You know me. I gotta be
hold on,
clear.
wait a
I
minute.
always gotta be
That be
extra
clear,
clear. I gotta be extra clear when it comes to platforms, man.
Don't let that be clear. Last time this happened.
Last time he was clear.
Yo, nigga, we ain't finished the episode. No, we gotta be so clear because GB Slice called. You don't have a microphone, y'all. Slice called GB's dad a pedophile, and this is a viral clip right now. Wait, I just want to be clear. Hold on. This is why I want to make sure to make this clear, right? There's a difference between, I think a pedophile nigga wants to fuck a child. I know, but people, you're in the comics explaining to people, yo, it's a joke. But the pedophiles want to fuck child bodies. Niggas that was fucking with niggas that's fucking with fully grown women, supermodels that are 25 years old, right? Mm-hmm. If a nigga is anything immoral about it, it's that he's looking at her like she ain't learned a whole bunch, but his physical attraction is to fully
100%.
develop women in their prime status. That's what the
Yeah,
difference.
So what you're saying is what makes somebody a pedophile is based on the physical.
Like,
Hold on, wait. That's
not true.
That's no.
GB's dad fucked
It
his
is
mom and she was 16 and he was 21.
Hold on, wait. It's a fact.
What's that? A
5
5-year
years.
difference?
Yeah.
Hold on. But that's words have meanings, and that's the scariest part about today's time is like people make their own definition. If a man is 70 years old and he's fucking with a chick and the chick is 27 years old or whatever,
he's doing that.
That doesn't. He's not a pedophile. He doesn't
Not a
like
pedophile.
children.
Right,
He likes women
in their prime. In their prime.
This is what it is.
Who the fuck don't?
We have physical prime.
But I have a cutoff age just because
you got a daughter.
Because I have a daughter, right? And because I have a
Also
daughter.
because you're not into mental coercion.
Everything is
Bro, but you're going
off
off of being with them and conversating and shit.
No, I'm talking about
Not
fucking them. No, I'm talking about
bro,
fucking
there's no
them.
way, bro. There's
Bro,
there's
I don't.
badass 24.
Yeah, but it's also badass
25-year-olds.
30-year-olds. It's also badass 35-year-olds.
24, 25-year-old, what?
But you gotta look
bro.
at it like this, bro. I already had that. I had that era of my life.
He had the
already.
experience
I
already.
had that
Yeah,
experience,
but
bro. I've
you're
been
still- but
fucking.
You still don't unsee that this girl.
No.
is gay.
Hold on, wait.
Bro.
Hold on.
There's no way you do.
That's
no
two
way.
separate things.
Two separate arguments,
and that's
man.
why.
Bro.
Hold on. That's why I have the two separate arguments. I do think it's rarer for a nigga to be like he can't see that she's bad. I think that's more of a thing
for sure.
a nigga puts in himself. No, a nigga could be like, no, that's a woman in her prime. She's the baddest she's ever going to be. Now, for my personal moral code, I feel like I got a mental advantage over this person, so I
100%.
won't fuck with him. For a nigga to act like he sees who's the Cindy Crawford, whoever was the biggest model in the world at their prime,
Yeah,
right?
I know she's attractive.
You know that is ideal, and how I know you know is if you owned a company and you gotta sell some motherfucking swimsuits. You don't say because you 60 years old, let me get all 40-year-old models because I feel weird getting the 24-year-old dime. No, you know that the 24-year-old dime is the best looking specimen, even though you wouldn't have sex with them because
like
of your
this.
own moral code.
You could see a chick. Let's say you see a chick that's 55. She bad. She in great shape. She still don't look her age or whatever, but she's 55. You could look at her and see like, yo, she's attractive, but that don't mean you want to fuck her.
But he go.
Yes, I would though. I would want to.
He's saying that everybody that he finds attractive,
but I wouldn't be with the
the
55-year-old.
opportunity.
No.
That wouldn't be my girlfriend. But if she wants to fuck me and she's bad, yes, I would fuck her.
And I know
If
niggas that think like that too.
It's crazy
but-
because I have that. I think that way on the opposite end too. There's unless I grow old with a person, there's never a scenario where I would fuck a chick that's 60.
I agree.
So
Jennifer,
There's
Lopez.
never
How
a
old is
scenario.
J-Lo's up there.
Yeah, but I don't.
like
I'm not
50.
attracted to
I would
J Lo.
What?
I'm not
you're
attracted.
gay.
I'm not
Oh,
attracted to
you're
J
So
Lo.
gay.
hold on. So
Ain't no way you don't like
wait.
J-Lo.
I think it's kind of unfair to say that because you're not 60 yet.
Yeah, but when I'm 60, I'm not gonna want to fuck nobody 60.
Yeah,
But you don't. But I don't think that you actually know that.
Yeah, I think
I do.
no, a nigga does know, and know how you know?
How?
And this is why. Because as you aged, you start seeing less and less bitches you would fuck at the age you are. So now that niggas is 50, right?
This boy preaching.
Now that we 50-year-old niggas.
I'll be 49 this year.
So now that we 50-year-old niggas, we could see, like, yo, there's not many bitches my age that I would want to touch. Them bitches don't look, they not in shape, they not in their prime, they don't look a certain type of way. And that gap is going to keep on growing and growing and growing and growing and growing.
Well, that explains why it's so many men over 50 in them nursing homes. Because see, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. The only way the young girls that is going to continue to be with you is if you giving up that money, and if you are, who cares?
Why do you think this?
Because if you 60, because I know. Let me tell you something. I know a lot. I know a lot of women.
I'm not saying it ain't a lot.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
I'm just saying. I know a lot of women.
You want to go?
I know a lot of women.
I'm gonna let you go first. Go ahead.
So here's the thing. I've been with more women than you, right?
Of course, absolutely.
I kind of yeah, this boy crazy. So I know how women think, right?
More than I know how women think.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Yes, because you're one woman and he's dealing with, like, he's personally.
But I have a woman brain.
One.
But he knows more how women.
One.
You have your listen.
And the collection of people, the girls that I know,
but
but you're not
that
putting your dick in them. Listen, we are living with these people in intimate scenarios.
I'm watching these women use y'all.
It's
like,
not
what are you talking about?
No. So hold on.
Listen.
Wait. Listen.
I'm watching them put them through the ringer. I'm
no,
watching them make them pay their bills.
How many women do you think you know like that?
10 off the top of my head.
I've been with hundreds of
off
women.
the top. I said off the top of my head.
Hundreds.
800.
I've been with hundreds of women.
You've been with hundreds of women, not at 49 and not at 50.
813.
You're not even 50 yet. So unless you was with 100 women this year, then what that means?
813.
You've been with hundreds of women over the course of time. You're about to hit your anti-prime next year.
Yeah, how many women you said that you know?
10 right off the bat. Off the bat that I
more than 10 women last year.
So this is
you had 10 this year.
This is a fact.
Okay, so let's just say this though.
I'm just trying to.
You fuck women this year. That's fine, right? You 49. You don't look 49, which is cool. You 49. You don't look 49. You didn't even hit 50 yet.
Right.
But what I'm saying is this: when that decline start happening, have your wallet open.
No,
and then you can continue to do whatever you want.
I'm still GB.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm not just. So
GB
what that means
still
is
social capital. You still spending something. You don't.
No. Hold on. So now, no. We can't go off technicalities. This is what you got to realize, that at the end of the day, these are facts of life. That there's women, there's a large pool of them, and that large pool of them fuck with a small amount of the niggas, man. 100%. And this is just speaking as being truthful, not speaking as bragging. I've been out the game a long time, babe. I love you. You already know what it is. Yep. I just got to make that statement. We was part of them selective niggas that had all the bitches. If it was motherfucker, that means that before cameras, before everything, when niggas ain't have money in their pocket, 100%. It would be a crew of niggas, and it's 13 of us that chill. And when them bitches is around or we at the party, how many of these Jones was all my Jones that I collected over the years that I bring to the party, and maybe 100%. 3 of us deal with women, and that never
5 years.
And what I'm saying is that never changes.
It does change.
So now what happens is when you're 55 years old, like my grandpa, right? Mm-hmm. He was one of those niggas fucked up, because that's why he fucked up, left my dad all in the jungle. Go ahead. He was one of those niggas. That's how my grandpop ended up being a nigga that was way older than his wife. So what I'm saying is this: a nigga like GB could be, let's say GB hit his decline at 56. Let's say that happened. Mm-hmm. But now he got him a John that's 41.
Okay, but this is my thing, and this is what I want y'all to know, right? Mm-hmm. So GB might be able to do that. Cool, good for GB, right? Mm-hmm. But there are a ridiculous amount of 50-year-old plus men in nursing homes with nobody that'll visit them. Nobody, your value, I'm not saying that nobody's not gonna like you. Your value declines significantly 50 plus. And the problem is that there is not enough men that know that. So men start talking in their 50s like they 40, because they think that it lasts forever.
No,
and
it's not that.
Doesn't.
It's just that.
And hold up. And the more you think that, the more you play yourself, because eventually, by the time you hit 58, that means that if you definitely not coming with money, they definitely not going to be with you because nobody wants to be a wet nurse to a broke nigga.
So think about this. Let me go. So think about this. When I was 25, right? I used to feel like when you was in your 20s, you felt like 40s was super old.
So
Yeah,
that's how I feel right now.
Right?
Facts.
Like
I feel
40,
like that shit
think of being
super
40.
old,
Can't
right?
think of being 30, honestly.
So when I was like, but damn, when I get that old, I ain't gonna, it ain't gonna be the same. I'm gonna decline. I ain't gonna be able to get chicks. I started being able to get more chicks.
40 is your peak. Yes, that makes sense.
But see, think about it. It's a significantly amount more of women in this country than it is men. Y'all outnumber us, so we have more options.
But
Niggas
just like
don't think about.
just like y'all said, the women they're not really caring about how lonely they were because if they are, they wouldn't fuck with the same 10% of niggas. So at some point, you're not in that 10% anymore. So you've aged out.
But
so
niggas,
they
the thing
gonna go
about
for them
niggas,
men.
niggas don't really. So niggas don't think forward that much, right? Niggas don't give a fuck who gonna be there for them when they in a nursing home. When I'm in a nursing home, I'm in a nursing home.
Of course they don't.
Niggas don't really care.
No,
Yeah, and then they end up there.
I'm in a nursing home. What
Right.
difference does it make if
It's
I
over.
got a random nurse wiping my ass or my girl wiping my
No,
ass?
that's not.
I'm
that's
getting my
not-
ass wiped.
No, being lonely in a nursing home is a thing. If you had a wife or a girl who was still with you, you might not be in the
Niggas
nursing
don't-
home.
let me tell you
You
why.
might have
Hold on,
home
G.
care.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's a misconception that
Go ahead.
these women are all about a dollar when you get to a certain age. And I know you don't think it's a lot of lonely women. Most of the baddies at this age right now are lonely, sad baddies at home.
Mhm.
That on this show, I hate to say it, most of them talking about
We talk to them every
a
week
nigga gotta have
for
money
years.
a nigga gotta have this, and they living most of their life.
At least 200 women.
No, they living most of their life
What I'm saying,
lonely, and I don't want to say broke, but not getting money from niggas.
this is what I'm going to say to you. I'm not saying that isn't a reality for a lot of women. What I'm saying to you is that when you are 50 plus, that 25-year-old is with you because you have
money.
social capital or financial capital.
Can I go-
I'm not
can I go
talking
real quick?
about when you. I'm not talking about
No,
when you're
I-
50
I-
and the
let-
woman
let
is
me-
40,
let me
or
go
when
real
you're
quick.
50 and the
You're talking
woman's
about a
50.
25-year-old.
I'm saying
I respect
in the
that.
the same way that men feel about women in their 30s is the exact way that women feel about men in their 50s. You can see a woman that's 35 and she could be bad, and you could be like, but I remember when she was 25, she was the baddest, and now she's 35 and she bad, but if she competing with these 25-year-olds, she might not be. And that's the same way that the women look at the men. It's like, okay, you 50 and you was that nigga when you was 40, but guess what? There's niggas that's 40 and that's that nigga, and I'll choose that nigga over you.
I don't know. My pop was 67 years old, still fucking bitches 35, and that nigga ain't had no money.
So this is the important
What was
part.
the quality?
That's where I was going.
What was the quality?
This is the important
What was the
part.
quality?
Hold on. So this is the important part about it. Everybody talks this money shit in this new social media era, but we all grew up in. I'm from Camden, New Jersey. Ain't nobody fucking rich. So
Talk
if
it.
I'm from the most poorest city in America, at one point, literally, Time Magazine, this is the poorest city in America. Guess what?
You ain't supposed to have got no pussy.
Guess what? Poorest city in America still got bad bitches and fucked up bitches. The world is the same everywhere. So even in a world where there is no money, social currency and currency, two different things. So
I
even
don't
if
think they two different
no,
things.
they're definitely two
Currency
different things.
is currency.
No, it's not, because a man being able to get bitches because he got a dynamic personality that makes people all fuck with him and makes him popular
I've
is
seen it.
dope.
I was going there too.
No,
listen,
and then you get privileged by proximity,
It don't
which
matter.
is it does matter, because if you live in Camden, if you live in Camden and everybody's broke, right? Let's say everybody got $5, everybody, right? But you are more popular, right? Now everybody got $5, but you more popular. So that means that by your being more popular, if somebody got a party or somebody got to sell something or somebody, because they selling it to you, you get it cheaper. Because you're who you are, we get invited to more parties. Because who you are. So at the end of the day, I still get privilege by proximity. That privilege by proximity can still feed me, can still get me things. It's the same situation.
I can't take
Go ahead.
And this is only because of my personality, right?
Go ahead, my nigga.
I've been cheating my whole life, right?
He's the worst. He will not spend a dime.
Cheapest nigga I know. Nigga pick up money at the strip club.
I've never had a problem getting
Not
women,
you
right?
stealing
And I'm
from the
not
strip
bragging.
club.
I'm not
Don't steal
bragging
from
on
the strip
trying
He
to
made money in the strip club.
I make money when I go to the strip
More
club.
money than
Why
he
you
went in
stealing
with.
I'm
from
picking
the
up on
strippers?
floor. I'm not stealing. So
100.
Pocket.
If it's on the floor, it's for them.
This is real.
This is real.
Off the floor too.
This is real.
What's wrong with y'all?
Listen what I'm saying. I've been blessed to be a kind person. I've been
sure.
blessed to have charisma. I've been blessed to have character that women are attracted to. And so therefore, and I'm old too. I'm pushing 47. So we
sure.
all headed to the 50 range, right? At some point, I haven't seen it change. There are going to, maybe not 25. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's going to be no
But
women that
believe
don't
me,
like you.
There's
That's
going
not
to
what
be
I'm
a
saying.
25-year-old that don't have a brain capacity that's chasing money, that's looking for love.
100.
They exist.
They exist.
Whether you
Right,
think
just
they
like
exist or not.
no. You're 1,000%
So
right.
I'm gonna
and in
find-
that
I'm
small
gonna
chance,
find that
and in
small
that small,
percentage
and you
of
know,
them.
and that's exactly how women think.
Do y'all-
Because women are the same way. They be like, okay, I might be 35, I might be 40. But that doesn't mean I gotta settle for blah, blah, blah. There's gonna be some 25-year-old nigga, there's gonna be some 40-year-old nigga that wanna be with me. All I'm saying is it's the same. I'm not saying that, oh my God, you 50, nobody wants you. That's not what I'm saying. That's just as stupid as somebody being like, oh girl, you're 30, nobody wants you. That's not true. Now, again, if we talk about social value, at 50, your social value go down.
So, but I'm saying also social value is something that can, now if your social value came from having money, right? Because that could be a thing. A person could be famous for having money. That's what happened with the Paris Hiltons and the Kim Kardashian. Like that's where the socialite term came from. But before that point, my boy taught me this because I said something about a rapper one day when we was young, and it wasn't Jay-Z, but whatever it was, he let's use Jay-Z. He was like, yeah, but Jay-Z because he Jay-Z. He was like, I want you to repeat that in your head over and over again. That's what he told me. He said, Jay-Z for Jay-Z. You can't say this bitch is fucking with Jay-Z because he Jay-Z. He's like, but why is he Jay-Z? He made himself Jay-Z. So the special thing about a person's personality that makes them this person that the whole town fuck with like that, it's not just a girl looking at him and saying everybody else fucks with him. She sees some of that glow too. And women in general, when a person walk around somewhere and they move somewhere, women always move to the way that other men move around a man, period. The same way you probably couldn't fuck with a man who every man in the town disrespected. I don't care if he was the nicest man in the world.
I agree with you. You didn't
100%.
say anything different than what I said. I'm saying to you, again,
Do you
is
think that the
if-
podcast gave you more light with women than I'm talking about the fame and all that shit? Because we're talking about viral clips. We're talking about everything that this podcast did.
I was famous before this.
So from football.
I was famous for football before this.
This ain't nothing new to you.
Bro, before I lived a very unique life. We talked about this on many pods, right? Before this, I was a famous football coach. Before that, from being a teenager, I was always lit. I had a car when I was 15. I had an apartment when I was 15. I didn't really grow up with grown-ups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I always been able to do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. I always had bread. So at the end of the day, I always kind of looked at myself as like I'm that nigga.
So you're in like the top 1%.
No, because I'm not rich. No, but I'm not. But
No,
I'm
you're
not
not
rich.
I'm not saying it's
but my
money. It's not a money
mentality
thing.
and the
It's
way
not a
I
money
carry
thing.
myself, my mentality and the way that I carry myself. There's niggas, right, that got way more money than me, but don't have the ability to get the women that I'm able to get. Just because a lot of those niggas don't have personality. I don't gotta lead with how much bread I got. Is some women like you because of your personality?
Absolutely.
More women approach me than I approach women.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I show you my DMs right now,
I know.
you know what my DMs
I
look
know.
like. My
I
DMs
know.
look like a woman's DMs look like. And it was like that.
Very
before.
aggressive women begging to suck your dick. We've seen it.
That's we.
Or
have
using
you
your
seen?
hand to hype you up.
We know.
Yeah. So at the end of the
But
day,
this is the thing, in those women, right, who like you for your personality, like cool. I'm not saying that there aren't women, the women that like you for your personality, quality women, cool, boom. But all I'm saying is that in the same way that you are that nigga and you that nigga at 49, there's a nigga that's 30, that's that nigga at 30. There's a nigga that's that nigga at 25.
You got 5 years left, Jay.
And if a
You done.
25-year-old
That's
is picking
Yeah,
who is
no,
that
I think-
nigga,
and that's
you
because she's
are
stuck-
not there.
Because she's stuck on the 25 number instead of the draft like this, right? the nigga is moving up like this.
Yeah.
This doesn't trail behind. So if this number right here is 25 and 40, right? When this joint jumps up 15 years and them numbers switch, those same people is still there. The nigga's not trying to pull all the way down to 25.
No.
That 25
yes and
moved
no.
up to
Yes
30.
and no. I see what you're saying,
so you still feel lit as a 60-year-old nigga that could bag a 45-year-old bitch.
To me, age is just a number, bro.
But this is the thing, though, and I'm cool that you said that, right? But the problem is this, right? The problem is if you're 50, right, and now your version of 25, let's say, is 35, right? But y'all just said, not y'all, but just society said that women over 30 isn't anything. So that means that you getting that 35-year-old still means nothing.
But
I'm only talking about in the social.
I don't go off. Go ahead. I want you to finish.
Yeah, I'm only talking about in the social world of what value is. So as your value lowered, then you went with the girl with the lower value. And if you go with the girl with the high value, which again, I'm going back to the 25-year-old, then you gonna spend some money. That's all I'm saying.
So, but the thing about it is, like Dev said, that number rises when your number rises. I've already had that. The 25-year-olds, I've already been through that phase.
Sure.
I've had that already.
I agree.
For me,
meaning the value of that lost in a different way.
Yeah.
Right.
So for me, I'll be 49. I'll be 49 this year. I have no trouble getting 25-year-olds. It's just a part of my moral code, right? So I prefer a 35-year-old now, but 10 years ago maybe I didn't. So as the age of the women increases, as my age increases, which is why I said there's probably never a point in time where I will be with a 65-year-old. Because even when I'm 80, I may want 50-year-olds.
So what you're saying is so when you're 60, you think that a 45-year-old will want to be with you at 60?
Yes, let me tell you why.
Because I've seen still goes by down significantly because nobody wants to be a wet nurse. I'm telling you.
Listen, at 67 years old,
I'm watching mad niggas do it right now.
I watch my dad.
And I'm watching
women younger than me.
And that's fine. But let me ask you a question, though, because I'm going to tell you how it goes.
Consistently, though.
And that's fine. But let me tell you this. Either one, your dad is spending money, which cool.
He don't have no money.
Which is kudos.
He doesn't have money.
Which is cool.
Okay.
Either your dad is spending money, which is kudos to him. The only time that I have ever, the only time I've ever seen a woman who might be like 40-something that'll deal with a man that's like 60-something, like that's her choice, is if he really sick and she about to get that money, because let's say he about to die, or two, he's spending that
bunch
money.
Of lonely ass 40+ year olds.
Yes, and those lonely 40 or just like y'all said earlier. Women, just because they lonely, don't all of a sudden be like, oh, let me go for the average person. They all going for the top 10%. Y'all literally just said that.
Wait. So I think this is where I'm getting twisted at.
Go ahead.
I think that the picture that she's painting of the new 60-year-old black man,
yeah, they not the
right?
same.
Now, a 60-year-old black man right now, the way she's painting it in her head, she's talking about being in a nursing home, wet nurse. These niggas.
No, I'm not talking about all of them.
No, but in general, you've said it literally 27 times.
There's a lot of men in there.
So what I'm saying is 60 years old. We're talking about 60 years old.
Yeah, we could talk about 60.
Our dads are 70s, almost 80 years old.
And that's blessed for your dad. But what is the life expectancy? And if we're gonna keep it real, because you're a black man, what is the life expectancy for a black man?
It's 60.
It's probably 70, somewhere between 65 and 70. And nobody wants to be a wet nurse.
Never be with a 60-year-old.
That's men. The life expectancy for women is higher.
Everything you're saying is completely a fact just by the math. This is just logic. We can't even. It's logic. If you're saying niggas going to tap out at 70, and I'm watching niggas is rolling around perfectly good at 60 years old, strong as fuck at 60-year-old black dude that's in regular shape.
But if the life expectancy is showing you that is not true on a global scale, if that is true in your reality, that's fine. My dad is 60. I'm about dad right now. I'm talking about my stepdad. My dad is 61, and my girlfriends think that my dad is fine as hell, and I know that my dad is healthy, right? And I think that's great. But this is what I will say. Out of all of my girlfriends, and I see everybody's dads, even my guy friends, and I see everybody's dads, I'm going to tell you right now, 90% of them are not fuckable. They're not.
Let me put my dad up.
I don't like how y'all are aging shit up.
I'm keeping it real.
I know
I'm
20-year-olds that are way more mature than like 40-year-olds. So the way that y'all are aging, like bragging shit up, saying how you would never fuck a 25-year-old. Bro, there's females, there's 25-year-olds that are way more mature than 40-year-olds.
Doesn't matter though. It's a moral code that I have. I've been saying it. I've been saying this shit for 10 years, bro.
So this is a clear thing too. There's morals and there's ethics, right? Morals is something that you make a code for yourself. Ethics is just what's right or wrong across the board. If he makes his own moral code that for me, I can't deal with a woman that's the age of my daughter, that's his moral code.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's weird to me.
He designed that for
but
himself.
she can still have a brain of a fucking 20-year-old.
No.
It's not about how she looks.
He don't even need to find that out.
I'm talking about her mindset. I'm not even talking about how she looks. I'm talking about how her mindset.
I don't want to. That's cool.
Yeah,
but it's just not. It's just
because that's
not for me.
No, because that's a 100%. No, because what you're saying, 100% fact. I definitely was fucking with bitches that was 33 years old and they was complete. No, I'm saying no, they was retarded. No, they was retarded.
100%.
Retarded compared to the girlfriend that I had when I was 24 years old.
Because
like,
there's women right now in their 20s that got more resources, right? So it's easier to actually be smarter now, right? So you got online classes, you got a lot of different shit that you got more experiences faster. So it's easier now to be smarter than it is from our age. When we was women now, they probably are smarter than we were when we were in our 20s just because of the technology and they have more life experience. They see more.
And if we talking, this is the craziest part. Like even when we talking about stuff like these, that's why I'm so passionate about words, because words sound a certain way. You know, people used to say the word grooming. Grooming was like something you did for like a president. Like you groomed somebody to be a good football player.
It was a good term.
It was a good term. It was
a positive term.
But now when that term got put on the thing, people think the word only means when you say grooming is for
manipulation of
a fucking kid. So
or younger boy, you could groom.
Boy. Yeah, you could groom a young man too.
Yeah, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So those words are very important. I think that there's situations that could be a woman could be 24 years old, got her shit together, have the right mindset. Another bitch could be 33 years old, still in the club fighting. The same way, on a predator standpoint, why isn't a man considered a predator, right? Obviously, we know the answer. We're just having conversation, y'all.
Right.
If a man preys on old bitches, that I know Shorty was married. She was out the game from motherfucking 20 to 36 years old, and now she back on the street. This bitch easier to fuck than a girl that's in her prime 24 years old.
Heavy.
This 36-year-old bitch way easier to fuck, nigga. No. She way easier to fuck. So the same nigga, right? Let's say that nigga was 40. That same nigga would be looked at as cool with him praying, right?
Right.
Manipulating the 36-year-old because, they the same age. It would be more difficult for him to do that with the Joan that's 26 in her prime. The Joan that's 36 is just like, they had a free moment away from the kids. Their life is so fucked up. They feel like they wasted time. They're desperate in certain ways. And niggas can prey on that. So there's always, and another dude might have a moral code on that. He might say, nah, I'll fuck with a grown woman that's bad in her prime before I take advantage of this 40-year-old joint that I know she lonely. So I know I could run down on her. And I could do some dumb shit because she just went through a divorce. She don't want to she ain't got fucked. She ain't got fucked by a different nigga in 15 years. So it was a big leap for her to give me the pussy. Now I could do whatever I want on this bitch and she don't want to fuck new niggas. She just got comfortable being naked around a new man for the first time. So there's a lot of different ways that people could manipulate manipulate or be predatory.
So,
you know what I mean?
So what's the youngest you'll fuck?
18. I'm 27. I would fuck an 18-year-old.
He's young.
I wouldn't be with an
Jesus
18-year-old
Christ.
though.
Why?
I wouldn't
though?
be
See,
with
that's
an
what,
But why?
that's what I was about to say.
But why?
Exactly what I was about to say.
Because it would get looked at like wrong. Like I don't know. Like I just
So because of other people.
If it didn't,
No, I couldn't imagine me as a 27-year-old what me and an 18-year-old have in common that we can go back and forth with conversation. I think it would only be based off looks.
Can I keep it real?
what I'm saying.
When I was out there,
But I would still fuck though.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
I would
so-
still
so
fuck
I'm
though. That's
saying-
what I'm saying.
and that's why I'm agreeing with him. There was younger girls that I would fuck, right? Off of physical attraction, whatever. Like the age thing, my age is lower than GB's, right? But when
not
I
by
was
a lot, nigga. Don't say it like
but
that.
when I was,
Fuck you, like,
but when I was around them, just even their slang began to irk me.
Irk you.
100%.
Exactly.
So-
exactly.
so it
This shit right here,
Yo,
Clock it.
this shit.
But there's bitches that are 30 that when I fuck them, I'm like, bro, once I bust,
so
get out.
What I'm trying to tell you,
Leave.
there is
Like,
a maturity thing
Yeah.
that affects me even wanting to be around them.
Yeah.
So like, even if I fucked her the first time, I probably don't want to be around her because she's irking.
Yeah.
Right. And then at that point, that's when your moral code has to be in there because
Nah.
that means that you don't want to just use somebody for their body.
My moral code come before the fuck.
but she might
But
be using me.
but the thing is,
too.
niggas was using. So this is where it's the moral code. A nigga was using bitches for their body when they were the same age. So when a nigga was 25 and 25,
Yeah.
26 and
But
26.
this is the thing. But this is the thing, though, right? The one thing that we can at least agree upon is that whatever the difference between an 18-year-old, and a 33-year-old, even if one is immature and whatever,
Yes.
we know that one has a longer lived experience.
Yes.
I go with that.
Right. And when you have, so to prey on, and I'm going to use that.
Yeah, that's
sometimes
the
it's
word.
real, sometimes it's not.
Use the word.
When you prey on somebody who is 18 years old, 25, I'm gonna say under 25. I think 25 for me, you at 25, you should be.
She's going with
You
the science of the
should-
frontal
you-
lobe.
Why, though?
Thank
Right.
you, thank you,
She's going
thank you.
with frontal
With the
lobe
frontal-
science.
with the frontal-
No, no,
Why?
you know, because of frontal lobe science. But can
Your brain
brain
fully developed
it's
right
fully
now.
developed.
Go ahead.
So I will say this: as somebody who has experienced dating older men, and I have since I was very young, I realized that even if you are like there for the right reasons, even if you are like super, super smart, because you don't have experience in certain things, it's easier to be manipulated into things.
100%.
And I don't even mean nothing crazy. I mean
No,
something.
you're right.
I mean
You're right.
something small.
100%.
Because my boyfriend and I were 11 years apart, and I want to say I was probably like 21, and as y'all can see, I'm a very boisterous person. It's not like nobody ever was like, do this or you out. It was never like that. But it would be like things like if I was out with my girlfriends, and this is before Uber, but if I was out with my girlfriends and I'd be like, babe, can you pick me up? He'd be like, well, if you want to ride, you better be done at 11 o'clock. Or if you like, he would never be like, you're not allowed to hang out with your girlfriends, but he would do things like this. If I would be like, oh, I'm about to go on this trip with my girlfriends, he'd be like, that's so crazy you was about to go on that trip because I just got this money. I was going to run it up at sex tomorrow. But I mean, if you want to go on that trip, or like different things, or like different things where let's say I went to work and then I came home and then he came home. And let's say I was like watching reality TV. I'm fucking 21. That's what 22. That's what we do. I'm watching reality TV and he'd be like, damn, this is crazy. He'd be like, I could tell you didn't grow up around blah, 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 because, usually women are cooking around this time. Usually, like, he would never be like, oh, you have to do this.
But he was dropping
he would,
seeds.
He was
exactly. And at
he
the
was
time,
grooming you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was easier to do because I didn't have experience. Because it wasn't that I wasn't smart or that I literally just didn't have the experience.
You know your
and
problem?
so, what's my problem?
You've been pretty for too long.
Yeah.
You've been pretty for too long. You
I'll
got a
take
pretty
that.
girl brain.
I'll take
Pretty
that.
pretty girls and ugly girls think differently.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, y'all do.
100%.
Yo, let me tell you this.
How?
That's a 50-year-old brain, Dev. Manipulation Steve.
How?
You
I hate y'all.
Listen.
Yo,
Hey, yo.
I just had to show y'all a real time.
No, but this is, it's real.
How?
No, but
I
I'm
don't get
gonna
it.
tell you.
How?
So it's funny because what she's actually arguing, right?
No.
And this is a great argument that
100%.
I want to stick.
Oh, yeah, I was looking for that.
I want this to stick here. Is that what she's actually arguing is that the manipulation works the opposite way. What this woman just said is it's actually
powerful.
the young girl. What she's actually saying is the notion that the older man is the one controlling everything with the young girl was actually taking advantage of the old man.
Yes.
Hold on, wait. That's important. This is important.
100%.
So I've had this talk before where I was like, I feel like in a lot of the cases, the young Joan is not at all being manipulated.
You said that last time.
I said
she knows what she's doing.
She's manipulating,
she's manipulating him.
She's a grown woman that knows where she's at in her life. Like, I know that I'm young, but grown, but beautiful, but in the best shape I'm gonna ever be.
Yep.
And I'm about to drain this
Run the
nigga
bag
of
up.
everything in him.
But
I've actually said this.
only pretty girls could do that.
So
fat girls can't do that.
That's what I'm trying to
Fat
say.
bitches, nobody's tricking on a fat
That's
bitch.
not true.
Nobody's
I see
tricking on a fat
old
girl.
men with heavy set women
No.
all the
That's
time,
that's
and
they
they
ain't
never
young,
get no pussy
and they
before.
still getting
don't love 'em.
They don't love them.
They
don't
getting
love
their
'em.
money.
They don't love
You
them.
can't
Do
love
they-
a fat girl after like
You can't.
after like
y'all
275.
on anything.
After like 275, you can't love
After
somebody.
275.
That's
At the
too much.
275, they not
That's too
people.
much
Don't do
heart.
that.
You
Don't do
there's
that.
not that much heart in the world.
Not everybody
to
being
love that
fat
bitch.
phobic.
Hey, listen, I gotta get back to the question, right?
No, I don't like fat
we
bitches.
went on a nice spree of great conversation,
And I don't like it.
but you have this
There's too much good
situation.
shit.
There's too much.
Let's go
We're
left.
giving up too much good shit.
Listen,
Hold
we already know, man.
All right, so go
your
ahead,
girl,
Doug.
your
can't
girl,
love fat bitches.
Your girl wanted to show her pussy. End of story.
Oh, yeah, no.
Why are we going
I
back?
forgot
All right,
about
fuck
that.
it. So just tell him.
She's a whore.
Doug, what do you want to know? He want to know if he should be.
Is
out.
it breakup worthy?
That's what he asking.
If your girl
Showed
goes
her
and
pussy goes to a
goes
nigga
and
that she
gets her
already know.
vagina done
Pierce.
by a
Absolutely.
nigga.
A nigga that she already know.
Fuck it if she don't know the nigga.
No. I think
No,
it's worse.
If
It's
he knows
worse
her,
to be like, I actually know
Know this
bull
nigga.
and showed. It's a bigger, intimate thing.
But it's safer if she know him.
No. Let me tell you something. If we already know each other, right? And
No.
you decide, right? And we know each other already. And then I'm a piercer. And then you come to me and you like, yo, Dev, so you know what I mean? I was thinking, you pierce clits, right? No matter what, that nigga in
He's
his
gonna
mind
say
is about,
yes.
I'm about.
It's his first day on the job.
First day.
He don't even
I
do
really
the shit. He
Let's
don't
say I
even do
really
it.
do.
He's gonna learn.
It's like, even let's say I do. Let's say I
I
do it
always
every
wanted to
week.
see this pussy.
It's I'm about to see the pussy.
Yep.
This is crazy.
But
I
this,
know.
this is the thing, though, right?
Okay.
So are you punishing the girl for the guy's thoughts, or if you punishing the girl
She
for
made
her
the
own
decision.
thoughts?
Did it.
I'm
Because-
punishing her for
because-
her lie.
She lied about
She
going
lied
to Claire's.
because
But so do you? But this the thing, though, right? Clearly, she said that she lied because she knew that he would overreact.
And whatever a
No, no,
woman
no.
said, hold on.
Why
And
did
she
whatever
say
a
that?
woman say, you
Why did
take
she
his
say that?
word.
Why'd you lie to
No,
me?
that's what she said.
Didn't she say that?
Yeah, she did say that.
Okay.
And so I'm saying, she give you that alibi, and because she's a woman, you think it's a validity
Yeah.
to that.
I
That's
didn't
crazy.
say that there
I'm
was a
asking,
validity.
what's your
Oh, you
opinion?
asking
She
me?
lied.
I don't. So this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, you as a man, if that's the line in the sand that you want to draw, just make sure that it's fair on every side. That's all I'm
So
saying.
you're saying lying's okay as long if I'm gonna overreact to something, it's okay to lie.
No, what I'm saying to you is that if you lied to me because you think that I overreact, and then I lied to you because I think you overreact, and I didn't break up with you, but you want to break up with me, that's both.
We ain't
No,
no
hold
time.
on. No, check
I
this
did
out.
that. I'm on your side with that, but that's not the situation here.
Hold on.
Do
the
we know
situa-
that?
The
Men and women ain't no
situation.
tie.
The situation is this. You didn't lie because you thought I was going to overreact. You lied because you knew I was going to react.
Exactly.
Not overreact. I was going to react to what you did. You know Tommy. And you decided to hit Tommy up and get your clit pierced by Tommy. Come home to me and tell me you got it done at this girl's store.
Clears or some
You
shit.
wanted to hide the interaction of what actually happened because you knew that it was a sketchy situation and you knew that I would
But
react.
but this is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes, believe it or not, I know y'all not gonna believe this, but sometimes this what looks like the sketchier situation to y'all might be the safest situation to us.
So
For
why
example,
lie?
right?
You should not
Let's say
lie, though.
no. Let's say this, right? Let's say I have a boyfriend, right? And let's say him and I are together, but I do something real crazy. We're apart from each other, but I do something real crazy, and now I'm in jail. I gotta get out the jail. I gotta get out the prison. I need somebody to bail me out. Now, first, I'm gonna call my man and be like, yo, please bail me out. And if he don't answer, the next person I gotta call is the person that's going to be the quickest to get me out. It's who I know is going to answer the phone.
So women don't have mothers.
Wait, hold.
Women don't got morals.
But who is that?
Let me finish. And if the safest, yes, I can call my dad. I will call my dad.
Because
but there are situations.
She about to ask a nigga.
But there are situations. Exactly. That's what I'm
been
saying.
around the whole time.
Wait. This is what I'm saying.
No, you
I can call my dad.
Go ahead.
I'm only talking about hypothetically. I'm only talking about hypothetically.
Okay.
I can call my dad for sure. I can call my girlfriend for fucking sure. So the resort for me having to call whoever might not be whatever. But depending on the situation,
she only got niggas.
There are people.
The fact that you even have somebody that will come bail you out of jail, bro. There's no.
What are you talking about?
Listen,
the fact that you have a connection with somebody that will come bail you out of jail.
Listen,
absolutely
that's
not.
What
enough.
jail are you in?
I never been to jail.
Hold on, no. What jail are you in when you're in a holding cell, right? And in this holding cell, what you getting raped in a holding cell?
I don't know.
No,
do you?
No.
I don't go to jail.
There's no scenario when you get put in a roundhouse that you desperately to get out of here, like you're in danger.
What if somebody in my hole got a knife or something? Got a
you're
blade?
not in the hole. You're
not in prison. You're in the hole.
You got convicted.
I never been to jail.
You're at the precinct, right?
I've never
There's
been to jail,
cops
guys.
there. Listen, you're at the precinct. You just got locked up.
The cop looking like this inside the cell.
Like you're in no
You definitely
danger.
don't know how jail works.
Listen,
I just said I don't know how jail works. I never been to jail.
Listen, there's no danger.
I've never been to jail.
Unless you.
All I'm saying, okay, all right, let me give you a better scenario.
Okay, come
better
on.
scenario.
Yeah, that was trash.
Scenario.
That's
That's because I don't know jail.
All right, never scenario.
Fine.
Okay.
We're gonna
Better
cook you. Any scenario you give, I'm gonna cook you.
Give us one of your real life scenarios.
Go ahead.
What I don't
You definitely
have
call
situations
somebody.
like that.
Say.
But let's just say, okay, right? Let's say I'm driving home from Pittsburgh late at night.
This happened.
It's
This sounds
dark.
like it happened.
This is a real one, ain't it? Go ahead.
Pittsburgh.
We know this real. My man,
This
check
is
your
not
girl
real.
Pittsburgh travel.
This is not real.
Go ahead.
Okay, but let's say I'm driving home late at night,
break
Pittsburgh.
down.
My car, right?
I already know where you going, see? That's that 50-year-old shit.
It's in the fucking forest, right? And now it's dark out. I'm scared. I'm there by my fucking self.
It's
right?
the mountains, but
You need a mechanic.
I'm just saying. Let's say, okay, cool.
You call your
I
dude.
call my dude. He don't answer. I don't have a dad.
Okay.
I don't have a dad.
Oh my
So
God.
who you calling?
I'm gonna call whoever I think.
Who is that? No.
Whoever,
Who is that?
Whoever the person is
Your
that
ex.
can. If he's the
Why
person.
you still got his number? Why you still got? Why can you call him so easily? And he can come up and he can come in and he's gonna come out and save you.
All I'm saying is that it's
Right.
but sometimes the inappropriate choice is the safest choice.
My girl better walk 100 miles like
You can go
minutes
to
a
his
day.
house. You can get all your
She
shit
call
out
a
of my
nigga.
house, and you can bring.
I'm
your
just
shit
saying why
to
she
his
was lying. I'm
house,
just
and we're
saying
done.
it.
Hold on.
That shit is over.
So I'm gonna tell you why. So this woman right here, man. First off, before we get out of here, can we get a round of applause for this lawyer?
Oh,
Right now?
100%. 100%.
Hold on, listen.
She top tier.
She's
tier.
top
No,
tier
she's top
because
tier.
this is what I appreciate.
Yeah, no.
No matter what the circumstances, man, she down to rumble.
Real right.
You know what I mean?
Love
no
it.
matter what the logic is, she's down to
love it.
rumble. Because what I'm gonna tell you right now, why I know
She ain't fold once.
you're a manipulator and
Yep.
you're a demon, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Demon time.
I'm gonna tell
Yes.
you why you're a demon and
That
manipulator.
come with being.
You
I'll
brought
take
up
it.
a situation, right? This is why two things are not linear. You just brought up a situation where an accident happened, things that you don't like, unforeseen circumstances.
For sure.
You didn't unforeseen get your clit pierced. You made an
not at all.
appointment. So the safest thing, if the safer thing would have been, babe, I'm gonna go get my clit pierced. Can you come with me to the joint? Instead, what you did was you made lonely time with you and Johnny clit. Look, you and Johnny
With your pussy out.
Yeah,
With your pussy and titties out.
and then lied to me about it. Where if it was just this thing that was safe, you could have just said, "Babe, I'm
Or-
getting this done for you."
Or
Or
you can do the safe choice and surprise your man, which is what she
No,
was
don't
trying to do in the
surprise me.
first place.
Obviously not safe.
I'm just saying what she said.
The surprise wasn't
And the
safe.
reason
the
why,
fuck
and the
out.
reason why
Surprise
going
wasn't
with
safe.
somebody that she knows might be safer to her. Let's say you never got pierced before, and you don't know. You're going to go with somebody that you know has a good record of piercing, whatever. Somebody that you know doesn't. You know this
I
person.
don't give her a pass on the
I'm
random
just,
breakdown.
I'm just saying.
Either,
I'm just
so-
saying. You go with somebody that you know, and then also you probably feel more as the girl, and I'm not talking about as the man on the receiving end, as the girl, you might feel more comfortable spreading your body parts.
Spreading your pussy. I
And
feel
that's
like,
and that's why we not together
If
no
you get your
more.
clip pierced,
you
you's a
know.
freaky ass Joan anyway.
'Cause
I'm not
niggas
gonna
don't
lie.
even
Why are
like
you
that shit
why
like
are you
that.
doing that?
I would never get my vagina pierced.
You got your nipples pierced?
No. I stop at.
I was thinking about it.
He was trying to download that too.
I stop at laser hair removal.
I get that shit done. The Brazilian.
No,
I get my asshole
laser.
wax.
Oh, you get
I
wax.
get my
Oh,
asshole wax.
good.
Yeah, that's just all that.
Listen,
What?
you get a little breeze
Clear.
back there.
What? When
No,
is your
women-
ass gonna be out? The benefit?
You don't know. No, it's not. See, I've
He
never
said you
asked
don't
for
know.
it, but you never know. You never know when that shit's gonna be out.
Bro.
You don't get your gooch lick? That shit, she gets all that. She waxes it, pull it.
Yeah, I got my gooch lick, but
Yeah.
I don't. It ain't bald.
No, I got no hair down there. I got alopecia on my dick and my asshole.
Yo,
Oh, well.
listen, man.
Yep, she gets her shit waxed.
Yo,
She
you
gets
don't
her-
have a microphone.
Dad gets his head waxed. Everybody.
This could be the worst sound of all time.
Yo, all I can say is this, man. I'm mad that we don't have more time,
Yeah.
So am I.
but I'm very frustrated anyway. So I'm ready to get out of here.
Okay, so bottom line, he not breaking
I
that
want to
waist
say this
girl.
to my woman. Fuck this show. I'm talking to my woman at home. I don't give a damn if you broke down underneath a volcano
100.
erupting.
And hyenas
If
are.
I don't answer, hyenas chasing your ass. If I don't answer the phone,
Burn up.
Just die. You
die.
better
Burn
die,
the fuck
bitch.
up.
Please die.
But you better
You
die.
better
Burn
not
the fuck
ever
up.
call your ex nigga to come get you
Burn
from out of
the
there.
fuck up. Niggas
Hot
wanna.
lava.
I wanna believe if I was in a relationship, I would in my brain, I would wanna believe that my girl don't even got her ex number.
Exactly.
In my
Why do you have
brain,
your ex
even though I
number?
know she do,
Why do you
in my
say that?
brain,
And I'm glad that you
she don't.
and I'm glad that you believe this, but also let me say this, sis. Okay, if your man got them rules, cool. But that also means that if your man find himself in a situation where his ex is the only person that could clear his name, he better go to jail. Because there's no reason why he should be talking to his
I like that.
ex-girlfriend.
I like that on you.
No, hold on. It's
She
different though.
got that
It's
shit.
different.
No,
It's
it's not.
different.
It's not.
It's
It's not.
different.
It's not.
It's
It's
different.
She won
It's
that
not.
one.
No,
It's
she
not.
won. I'm just fucking. I'm gonna fuck
She
with
what?
It's not.
And that's the end of the
the
Talk
Talk
Heavy
Heavy podcast.
podcast.